radio is intended for adults only. If you are a kid, go play in traffic or something.
King's Lynn, England. The date, March 24th, 1975.
Just gonna watch the bloody telly. Cool.
Alex Mitchell, a bricklayer by trade, is just sitting down after dinner. It's an evening that started out like many others. The Goodies is Mitchell's favorite television program, one he watches religiously every week. He knew to expect the troup's brand of broad humor and physical comedy. What he wasn't expecting was a skit where a kilted Scotsman battles a man wielding a tube of black pudding. It was a sketch that Mitchell found particularly funny.
You are the only person in the world who finds this show even remotely funny.
Once Mitchell starts laughing, he finds it very hard to stop. Can this be dangerous? Dr. Clifford C. Kuhn is known as the Laugh Doctor. His area of expertise is how laughter affects the human body.
Well, it reduces our stress, it boosts our immune system, relieves pain, decreases anxiety, stabilizes our mood, rests our brain, enhances communication, inspires creativity, maintains hope, bolsters morale, sustains resilience, and offers a long-term healthy perspective. Now, those are things that have been documented in the research.
A few minutes into the sketch, and Mitchell is still at it. He has now been laughing for 6 continuous minutes.
In the first 30 seconds of the first minute, the heart is called upon to increase its rate to get more blood out there, more oxygen out there to the muscles and other parts of the body. By the time you've been laughing for 5 minutes, your arms have started to get into the motion and you're getting more of a full body workout.
At the 3-minute mark of continuous laughing, the chest muscles are working hard as the chest heaves. The abdomen is flexing and extending. By the 6th minute, your heart rate has doubled. This drastically increases your systolic and diastolic blood pressure.
Laughter is a form of aerobic exercise. It's a tremendous stress on the respiratory and the cardiovascular systems. If we're going to cause that to happen, we need to train for that kind of thing.
Mitchell has now been laughing for 15 consecutive minutes, with no end in sight.
At this point, his muscles are beginning to get into a situation that we would call oxygen debt, where his heart is not able to supply oxygen fast enough to supply the need and the fuel need.
The exhortations of laughing are causing Mitchell's body to burn oxygen at a furious rate. Gasping, his lungs attempt to bring as much oxygen as possible into his body, and his heart works overtime to push oxygenated blood throughout his body. But supply still cannot meet demand.
He is now on the brink of losing control. The muscles that get most fatigued would be what we call the smooth muscles. Those would be the sphincters of the body, the colon, the muscles in the lungs, and those involuntary muscles that we count on to stay controlled without us thinking about them. They begin to lose control.
As the sphincter muscles reach fatigue, Mitchell would involuntarily begin to emit tears from his tear ducts. And if he has any urine in his bladder, this too will escape. Mitchell has now been laughing for over 20 minutes, and yet he still cannot stop.
Now he's beginning to laugh, not just at that stimulus, but he's beginning to laugh at his laughter. There's something contagious about laughter. It actually promotes itself.
He is unable to speak. Urine has leaked from his bladder. His body is dangerously oxygen deprived.
It's hard to imagine that if a person is not in A1 physical shape, that they can survive past the 20th minute of such an intense laughter experience. Because at that point, you have the heart just working beyond its capacity, blood pressure way up, the temperature of the body rising, which increases the need for oxygen, which is already in deficit. You actually begin to beg for some release. One would guess that the terminal event would be either a heart attack, a stroke, or an aspiration, breathing something into your lungs that blocks and essentially keeps you from getting any air.
Mitchell died from laughter. Laughter which most likely caused a massive stroke. But whichever way it was, one thing is clear. Laughter may be the best medicine, but as the curious and unusual death of Alex Mitchell proves, even the best medicines are best used in moderation.
Alex, that is not funny. Alex?
You're listening to Uncle Bobby Radio, playing anything we think is funny.
Not funny, haha, funny queer.
WhatIsWorld.com.
She was licking my nuts, eating my ski. Now I'm locked up, eating my meat. Open my eyes, yeah, she was only 17. We were sipping on yak, she taking her clothes off. Now someone black's telling me to bend over. I realized, yeah, she was only 17. My life is a story of trials and jailbait. Why do I have a bisexual cellmate? I told some hoe to get naked. Now I'm in jail and I'm getting butt raped. And should've told her to show me some ID. Before I know it, she was sucking on my D. In prison, I could get into a gang. So I'm getting gang raped by Mexicans. I fucked up my life. Her butthole was tight, but not worth doing time. Cause now I'm getting bone in mine. I was up in her butt, slapping them cheeks. Now I'm getting love from a guy named Jesus. Open my eyes, yeah, she was only 17. She was licking my dick, giving me blowjobs. Now I'm getting sex when I'm dropping the soap. And I realized, yeah, she was only 17. When I was getting laid, her age was of no concern. Now I'm getting AIDS, them gays are taking turns. And I just wish them homies would stop breaking my cornhole. Come on, y'all, go play basketball. How could I have ever known that the hoe was underage? I just wanted her to give me and my friends a couple hand jobs. Yeah, I was all up in her mouth. I guess grass on the field isn't enough. I got a Jewish lawyer when I went to court, but my judge knew exactly who I was. And since when should a woman be allowed to be a judge? They're all dumb. She was licking my nuts, eating my ski. Now I'm locked up, eating my meat. Open my eyes, yeah, she was only 17. We were sipping on yak, she taking her clothes off. Now someone black's telling me to bend over. I realized, yeah, she was only 17. If you ever got a hoe to take her pants off, and then the cops taking you away in handcuffs, and Chris Hansen's saying, why don't you have a seat here with me? Name it please, yeah. I should've never told a hoe to take her pants off. I should've never nutted up inside her asshole, because the sperm in her butt was evidence against me. She told me she was 40, she was licking my nuts, eating my ski. Now I'm locked up, eating my meat. Open my eyes, yeah, she was only 17. We were sipping on yak, she taking her clothes off. Now someone black's telling me to bend over. I realized that she was only 17. I was up in her butt, slapping them cheeks. Now I'm getting love from a guy named Jesus. Open my eyes, yeah, she was only 17.
case of the people versus Rucka Rucka Ali, the defendant is found guilty. Enjoy getting your butt fucked by a man with many tattoos and questionable citizenship. Suck my balls.
And welcome to the Uncle Bobby Radio. I am your DJ, Uncle Bobby, and with me is my new best friend, Mark Fox.
Yay!
What's up, buddy?
Not much.
We're hanging out today.
I'm just doing a bit of trouble causing as I do.
Yeah, causing trouble. Therefore, since we're hanging out, I guess I'm not allowed to hang out with Mark Fox and Joe Seeker at the same time because they're having a sissy fight. So
a sissy fight.
So again, I'm stuck in the goddamn middle.
Yes.
And apparently,
big in the middle.
Even though last night and we're not going to talk shit on Joe because
we don't want to talk shit on Joe because then that makes me look bad. Even though I've grown up like a hell of a lot since the last time all stuff went off on Spreaker. Even though I don't come on Spreaker anymore. This is the first time I've been on Spreaker in like God knows how long.
Right, and we will, we're going to touch on it a little bit. Jen the intern, I got to make sure she knows we're live, so she can come in and we're live.
Jen the intern.
So she can come in. Now, but we're going to touch on it a little bit. We're not going to get into it. I'm not going to read what me and him are writing back our personal shit or anything like that. I'm just going to say that, we'll probably be fine. Hopefully, we'll be fine and doing a show, me and Joe, tonight. But I can't, for whatever reason, I can't talk to be Mark's friend and be Joe's friend at the same time. So I'm going to be Mark's friend for the morning, and then he'll disappear and not talk to me for a week, and I won't have to worry about it till next week. So.
Because I've got a proper life now. I have to go to college. I have to do coursework. I have to type things up. It's dreadful being a student nowadays. In England, you have to do lots of work at home.
Right, and also, my daughters, we're right here in the living room. My daughter hasn't gone to school yet, so this one's going to be, even though I played the warning, Bell's warning, that you need to be an adult. Really, if you're going to be underage and in the chat and listening to this show, this is the episode to do it, because now that Joe Seeker's not here, I'm going to try to tone it down. Mark Fox is underage as well. So
I'm not underage.
You're not 18.
Yeah, but that means I can still go and make babies.
He's calling me. I don't understand.
But don't add him in, because I'm not going to speak to him, because I'm not going to get shouted at and try to be made humiliated on the radio. I've gone past them days now. You can put me on hold if you want. I don't mind. I'll wait.
I'm doing a show. Hold on. I'm doing a show.
Don't read out what you're typing. I'll talk instead.
Mark. Okay, all right, go ahead, talk.
I can talk.
Go ahead, talk.
Okay, I can talk. You're listening to the Uncle Bobby show with your host, Uncle Bobby, and your co-host, Mr. Mark Fox, who you don't hear very much no more. Mr. Mark Fox is like just a legend nowadays. Is that right, Uncle Bobby?
That's right.
And Uncle Bella's in the background somewhere. Hi, Uncle Bella.
All right, let me answer it. Yes, Joe Seeker.
Listen, man. I really don't understand what you guys are up to, man.
What is the problem? I'm doing a show.
There is no fucking problem, Bobby. We're the call. You fucking the kid calls.
I'm on air, by the way. I'm on air.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell my side of it for one time before I get made out to be like I'm some great fucking ogre.
All right.
I'm talking to you on the fucking phone. The kid is purposely fucking following around now. He hasn't called nobody in fucking months, but now all of a sudden he's calling every chance he gets. He fucking calls fine.
Hello? Are you there?
So I'm not supposed to be offended because you say, well, I'm going to go now. Okay, so I say to you, whatever, and we have a little argument. It's no big deal.